The animal rights activists followed hunters into a wildlife management area. They say their intention is to talk hunters out of going after their prey.
You have the right to kill?
My free time I come out here to enjoy the sport. If I kill something, it's because I'm going to take it home and eat it.
Park rangers and police stayed close to the group. They were there to prevent any trouble that might erupt between the two sides and to check for any violations of Maryland's hunting laws.
You have the actual license?
Uh-huh.
This week, 150,000 hunters will take to the field. They're expected to bag 30,000 deer.
This is a blood sport. Sport hunting should be classed in the same category as bullfighting and cockfighting. They're forms of human entertainment that result in enormous animal suffering.
There are too many deer, and being that there are no natural predators, this is one way to control the population. The only other way would bring in natural predators, bobcats, wolves, stuff of that nature, and that's not conducive for Montgomery County.
Well, it doesn't make it right for you guys to be out here interrupting my peace and quiet, my time.
Well, if it's peace and quiet, you wouldn't bring the gun, you'd bring a camera, wouldn't you?
While the debate continued, a deer was spotted along the tree line close by. This is what the controversy is all about.
Yeah, first one in 11 years.
Bob Mattia of Gaithersburg says he's been coming to this spot for years, but adds he probably will hunt somewhere else next season. He says the activists are driving him away.
Killing innocent deer, you should be real proud of yourself about it.
Ma'am, I waited 11 years for this, and I'm damn proud of it.
Authorities issued 5 citations to the activists by early afternoon. The penalty for interfering with a lawful hunt is a $100 fine. 10 activists were arrested on opening day of bow season earlier this year. They are due in court December 4th. Myrna Statlin, Channel 9, Eyewitness News.
The President and Mrs. Bush returned to from stalking
their prey. It's an escalating battle over a bloody issue. On this opening day of deer hunting season, a confrontation between hunters and activists on behalf of the hunted.
Possible I could press charges against him.
They harassing you?
Yep. The whole bunch.
Just walking in the woods behind us.
Okay.
Never got in front of the one.
Oh, you're lying with your cameras.
Okay. Let me tell you this.
You did.
You have to cease and desist.
It's the second year that animal rights activists in Maryland have boldly confronted hunters on this opening day.
Have you been killing a long time?
I've been hunting for about 20 years.
And do you ever think about the animals and their ability to feel pain? That doesn't bother you?
No.
It doesn't bother you?
Doesn't bother me one bit.
Members of this group, the Fund for Animals, came to protest what they call cruel and unnecessary sport hunting, human entertainment. And they say they came to protest Maryland's hunter harassment law. Maryland is one of the only states that enforces the law.
It's a sad situation of how the state is basically entirely backing the hunting community and abridging our First Amendment rights.
The right to speak should supersede a privilege to kill an animal.
The protesters wound up paying $110 fines. They may call sport hunting cruel, but some hunters call it humane.
If they knew and seen how many deer die every year of starvation, disease, how many of them die in the front of vehicles.
We don't kill the deer up here now. The way they're building down county, the deer are getting overpopulated up here, and they're just going to die off. It's not going to be enough to eat around here for them.
Last year, Maryland hunters killed more than 46,000 deer. Activists vow to continue protests to protect both the animals' rights and their own.
You right, Checker?
Also today, a hunter was shot and killed, apparently by accident, while hunting on private property in the Newmarket area of Frederick County, Maryland. It's not known who fired that fatal shot.